Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the Gates channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe and hit like for more daily drama updates and spoilers. Your support truly means a lot and helps our channel grow every day. Now, let's jump straight into today's exciting update. Beyond the Gates is preparing to close out the week with an episode packed with emotional confrontations, unexpected confessions, and simmering rivalries that threaten to explode at any moment. As Friday, July 17th unfolds in Fairmont, Crest, every conversation carries the weight of the past, every glance hides an unspoken truth, and every relationship finds itself standing at a dangerous crossroads. Long-buried feelings begin rising to the surface. Old wounds refuse to stay healed, and the choices made today could reshape lives in ways no one sees coming. What begins as an ordinary day quickly transforms into a whirlwind of heartfelt moments, painful memories, and shocking revelations that leave everyone questioning where they truly stand. By the time the dust settles, some bonds may grow stronger than ever before, while others could be pushed dangerously close to the breaking point. At the center of the unfolding drama is Ted Richardson, whose day quickly becomes one emotional challenge after another. Before facing the difficult conversations still waiting for him, Ted spends time with Eva Thomas, hoping for a peaceful moment free from the chaos that has so often surrounded their complicated family dynamic. For a brief instant, there is a sense that perhaps father and daughter might finally enjoy a quiet connection without interference, allowing them to continue rebuilding the fragile trust that has slowly begun taking shape between them. Unfortunately, peace is never easy to find when Leslie Thomas is involved. True to form, Leslie unexpectedly inserts herself into their time together, instantly changing the atmosphere and bringing with her the emotional baggage that has haunted all of them for far too long. Although Leslie has recently claimed she wants to become a better person and leave her mistakes behind, her actions tell a much different story. Instead of respecting boundaries, she appears to flirt with Ted, creating an uncomfortable situation that immediately rubs him the wrong way and reminds everyone why moving forward has been so difficult. The tension rises almost immediately as years of resentment, disappointment, and unresolved emotions begin bubbling back to the surface. What should have been a simple family moment soon deteriorates into yet another heated confrontation between Ted and Leslie, with neither of them able to hold back the frustration that has accumulated over countless painful encounters. Voices grow sharper, tempers flare, and the argument unfolds right in front of Eva once again, forcing her to witness another painful reminder of the toxic history that continues to define her parents' relationship. For Eva, the confrontation leaves a bitter feeling she cannot easily shake. Every new argument makes it harder to believe that lasting peace is truly possible, and watching the people she cares about fall into the same destructive patterns only deepens the emotional scars she has been trying so hard to heal. It becomes another heartbreaking reminder that even when people claim they are changing, old habits often return when emotions run high. As emotionally draining as that confrontation proves to be, Ted's day is far from over. Another deeply personal moment awaits him when he spends time with Shanice Johnson, a woman who has slowly become one of the brightest lights in his complicated life. Unlike the painful chapters he shared with Leslie Thomas or the complicated history he experienced with Nicole Dupree, Shanice represents something refreshingly different, a relationship built on honesty, understanding, and the possibility of genuine happiness. Yet despite those growing feelings, Ted has struggled to fully open his heart. The ghosts of past relationships have made him cautious, leaving him reluctant to say the three words that carry so much meaning. However, as they share another heartfelt bonding moment together, the emotional walls Ted has built around himself may finally begin to crumble. With emotions running high and the future suddenly feeling more hopeful than ever before, Ted could finally gather gather the courage to tell Shanice exactly what has remained locked inside his heart all this time. If he truly drops the L word and confesses that he loves her, the moment could mark a life-changing turning point for both of them. The only question that remains is how Shanice will respond when she hears the confession she may have been waiting for all along. Elsewhere in Fairmont Crest, another relationship quietly continues evolving in a direction few could have predicted only weeks ago. Catherine Kat Richardson is set to share a genuinely touching moment with one of her siblings, offering viewers a welcome pause from the day's heavier emotional storms. While it remains uncertain whether the heartfelt interaction will be with Martin Richardson or Eva Thomas, all signs continue pointing toward Ava as the most likely possibility. Their relationship has undergone a remarkable transformation, slowly shifting from uncertainty and emotional distance towards something that increasingly resembles the loving connection shared between true sisters. Kat once insisted that undergoing transplant surgery did not magically make them family, refusing to let circumstances define such an important bond. Yet life has a way of changing hearts in unexpected ways, and with every conversation and shared experience, the walls separating these two women continue to crumble. What begins as a simple, heartfelt exchange may become another meaningful step toward accepting the sisterhood that has gradually been growing between them, proving that family is sometimes built not only through blood or circumstance, but through compassion, trust, and shared understanding. As the day races toward its dramatic conclusion, the spotlight shifts to one of Fairmont Crest's fiercest rivalries as Danny Dupree and Haley Hamilton once again find themselves on a collision course. The tension between these two women has been building for quite some time, and Friday's confrontation promises to push their hostility to an entirely new level. Every word exchanged carries hidden meaning, every smile masks deeper resentment, and every accusation threatens to uncover secrets that could ignite even more chaos. Dany enters the encounter with remarkable confidence, refusing to let Haley believe she has truly won Bill Hamilton's heart. During the explosive confrontation, Dany delivers a cutting remark that lands with unmistakable force as she tells Haley, "You may have appealed to Bill's basic instincts, but he clearly can't get over me and the life that we shared. That's what tears you up inside." The statement is carefully crafted to strike exactly where it hurts most, reminding Haley that no matter what has happened, the emotional history Dany shares with Bill continues casting a long shadow over the present. Yet, Dany's words may carry far more weight than Haley initially realizes. In the heat of the confrontation, there is growing speculation that Dany could accidentally reveal, or at least strongly hint, that she and Bill Hamilton recently slept together. Whether she blurts it out directly or allows subtle clues to slip into the conversation, even the smallest suggestion could send Haley's thoughts racing in countless painful directions. Although Haley desperately tries to laugh off Dany's comments and maintain an appearance of confidence, the emotional damage has already been done. Behind her forced smile, doubt begins creeping into her mind, and questions she never wanted to ask become impossible to ignore. If Bill truly cannot let go of the life he once shared with Dany, then everything Haley has been trying to build may suddenly feel much more fragile than she ever imagined. As emotions spiral higher and neither woman shows any willingness to back down, their confrontation threatens to become uglier than either of them expected. By the time Friday's episode reaches its breathtaking conclusion, Fairmont Crest will once again prove that beneath its polished exterior lies a community overflowing with secrets, heartbreak, love, and unforgettable drama. Ted's emotional journey, Leslie's disruptive interference, Eva's growing disappointment, Shanice's potentially life-changing confession, Kat's touching family moment, and the explosive showdown between Dany and Haley all weave together into an episode overflowing with suspense and emotional intensity. Every storyline builds upon the last, creating a powerful wave of anticipation that carries viewers straight into the weekend, with countless unanswered questions still hanging in the air. Whether love finally triumphs, old wounds reopen beyond repair, or shocking truths change everything, one thing is certain: Friday's installment promises to deliver the kind of unforgettable twists and campy excitement that Beyond the Gates fans have come to expect. As Fairmont Crest braces for whatever comes next, viewers will undoubtedly want to tune in and witness every emotional revelation, every explosive confrontation, and every unforgettable moment that makes this episode impossible to miss.